Oh, I got the camera.
She's here.
Hi, cool cats and kittens.
I thought about starting the live with that. Hey, all you cool cats and kittens. It's
Hi, cool
Carol.
cats and kittens. It's Carol here from Big Cat Rescue. All right.
Uh,
Do you want to go ahead and just jump in?
Is this
yeah.
something with this meeting?
No.
Oh.
My brother just tried to join the meeting.
Well, Jefferson, you want to join, you have to join it like everyone else.
All right. So today's joke of the day is very pertinent to the current situation, considering unemployment has skyrocketed. So I have a joke about unemployed people, but sadly, it just doesn't work.
Ha 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 ha.
Uh, thank you, thank you, thank you. And now we're going to move on to Thespian of the Month. And I'm going to read it from my computer so that I get everything right. This month's Thespian of the Month, real superstar. They continuously prove that they are among the hardest workers in this troupe. One of their shining moments was when they were tasked with learning how to do lights only in 1 week for Macbeth. They also have an insane amount of points in, I don't know, they were playing Julius Caesar in the Theater 2 Shakespeare project. They're a total badass and continue to diligently work and support the troupe in any way they can. Your Thespian of the Month for April is Lillian!
Yeah! You can tug it out.
So yeah, Lillian is your Thespian of the Month. We're very excited for her.
We'll Photoshop a photo of you with a sash or something cute like that, and then one day when we return,
You'll get an actual picture maybe. She said you're kidding. Vibes.
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 Sometimes all your family members just enter your room and stare at you, and that's vibes.
That's Jeffrey literally just walked in and is like, is the meeting
I don't
happening?
care if you shaved your eyebrows.
You're joking.
Okay. We're gonna move on to announcements.
Bye.
Bye, Peyton. Oh boy. That's the thing with online meetings. Sometimes all your family members just walk in and stare at you. We have a decent amount of announcements. Our first one is we have a troop night on the 18th at 3 p.m. We're going to be reading The Princess Bride over Zoom. If you want to participate, message the Instagram or the Twitter or the Remind to get sent the Zoom meeting code as well as a PDF of the script we'll be using. If you join and you get that information, please don't share the link though, because that's how you get bad fellas. And next, it's Gatsma Shirt Day. Today is actually when Gatsma would have happened if it were a different reality we were living in. But sadly, that's not the case. I'm actually wearing an old Gatsma shirt, and basically they've said to show solidarity, post a photo of you in the shirt on Instagram or Twitter with the hashtag Gatsma20 or hashtag Faces of Gatsma. If you don't have a Gatsma shirt, you can also do a show shirt. They said that was fine. So that's just something to think about if you want to get your face out there. And you can also send in videos for Gatsma via the link in the Tarzan Instagram bio and both theater Twitters. They just want videos of like what people have been doing over quarantine to stay creative. I've also had the question if the Gatsma live stream is today. It is not. That has been rescheduled to the tentative date of May 31st, and I have no clue what time it's going to be at or where it's going to be live streaming from. That's all the information I've been given thus far. And that's still up to change because they didn't say, like, it's for sure May 31st. Right now, that's just where they think it might be. Something exciting. We're still going to have auditions for advanced musical theater, and production 3 and 4, as well as advanced tech. I got the information on what to do for those, but since it's a lot for each type of audition, I'm just going to summarize it, and then I'm later going to send out a PDF over Remind and on the website that'll have the lengthy info. All auditions will be due May 2nd, and they'll be available on a Google Classroom where everyone can submit their audition as a private video. For production 3 and 4, you're going to do a 1-minute memorized monologue from a modern play. You're going to slate, and it specifically says how to slate on the PDF I'll send out. And then there'll be 2 to 3 interview questions you're expected to answer in the same video, either before your monologue or afterwards. For advanced musical theater, you're going to want 30 seconds to a minute of a memorized portion of a song from a musical. And then you're also going to want to slate. It says specifically how. There will be 2 to 3 interview questions, which will come either before or after the song. And then our lovely dance captain, Zoe Pena, woman, is going to be making a dance audition that will be available by Tuesday, April 21st. And students should learn the choreography and then submit a video of them doing the dance. And that's pretty much also the same for, I'm pretty sure non-advanced musical theater. It doesn't specify on the document I was given, but I assume the same thing would happen if you're wanting to audition to be in musical theater, non-advanced. Advanced tech theater, you're going to want to answer 2 to 3 interview questions. Make sure you say your name, and it doesn't have to be memorized, only if you want to, but it's just to get a sense of why you want to continue tech, you know? And we have a slideshow every year that we make, an end of the year slideshow that usually plays at Banquet. We don't know if Banquet's happening, but in case it does, or even if it doesn't, we're gonna compile a bunch of photos and put them up on the interweb so y'all can enjoy them. These slideshow photos are due the 20th at midnight. Email Ben at benjamastink@gmail.com. That is BENJAMA stink@gmail.com with any photos from the year. And you could probably also DM him for the email. He dropped it in the chat. So that's the email you're going to want to use. Officer voting. That's a big one. Exciting. We're not going to be the officers forever, and we need new ones for next year. Crazy how that works out. So it was originally going to be an officer voting meeting in school where this took place, but because of Miss COVID, we cannot do that. Sadly, that's how it goes. But what we will be doing instead is April 22nd at 4 p.m. There will be a YouTube video uploaded that has all the officer candidates who are running compiled into one video by alphabetical order. Once you've watched the video, you're going to need to comment your name on that YouTube video or send a text via Remind Instagram to me or to an account which I'm on, like RHS Thespians, just to make sure I know that you've watched the video. Because this is an honor code, honor society, we can't really tell if you've watched the video or not, but please watch all the candidates. It is not very fair to vote without seeing all the candidates. I implore you, please watch them all. Yes, and because voting's online, a name will be required. There will be a Google form sent out about 30 minutes after the YouTube video is posted that you can fill out, and the form won't stay open for more than an hour. So you're going to want to act on that quickly, save the date, save the time, so you make sure your vote is counted. Also, because names will be required, if you do not send me your name in some sort of way to verify that you've watched the video, or if there are any names that aren't clearly a part of this troupe this year, like Mike Harris. There's no Mike Harris in troupe. That vote will not be counted. But yeah, especially because we're doing it online, please don't confer with other people. Vote on your own merit. Just generally be good. I believe in y'all. It's just because it's the interwebs, sometimes people go crazy. You know how it is. And now I'm gonna add Miss Zoe. She's gonna tell us some reminders and maybe clarify anything about auditions that I missed.
Oh my gosh. Hello, everyone. Oh, I look kind of very white. Sorry. Okay, here we are.
My reverse post-it note.
It's still backwards, babe.
I know it is. If any of y'all can read in reverse.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, so I just have some general reminders, tips and whatnot to be staying updated with the troop and everything. So first of all, always be checking out our social medias. You're probably up to date if you're on this live, so that's good for you. But if not, make sure that you're always checking out our story and any of our recent posts, as well as the website. The website has all the information that you're going to want to need. Definitely be sure to be checking that out. It is always hyped on the remind and our Instagram and everything. We got that link. So check it out. Also, be sure to be staying safe. Miss Corona, we're demonetized. We just are demonetized. She
Were we
is
ever
out here,
monetized?
and she is no. She is out here, and she's coming to get us. So be sure that you are practicing safe hygiene. I saw Matt made a mask the other day, a Hot Wheels one. That was pretty cool. If you saw that, Caitlin, I don't know if you saw that. It was pretty cool. Yeah, it was great. But be washing your hands, stay safe out there, spread the love, spread the kindness. And lastly, something very exciting is that National Theater is having free live plays every Thursday night. So you definitely want to go onto the Google and check it out for more info. So yeah, that's all.
Yeah. Something fun I saw last night is there's a B-movie parody musical that was just released a few days ago on YouTube. It's called You Like Jazz. It's 2 hours and 15 minutes long.
2 hours?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Recommend y'all check out You Like Jazz if you're a B-movie fan.
Check it out.
Yeah. Next, the screens do be loading though. Yeah. Do a little loading dance. Got this nice little dinosaur necklace.
Am I on?
Yeah, you're on.
Okay, hello. First things first, I want to share my little stuffed animal corner that I'm at currently. It's pretty nice. That's where I'm sitting right now, and that's my dirty clothes hamper. Anyway, so my job is pretty much just to share some banquet and officer things. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of info to share because we don't really know anything. Unfortunately, pretty much everything is up in the air right now, which is super sad. But as soon as we know anything, we tell y'all. So if you have any questions about that kind of stuff, you can ask us or just check our social medias. But a lot of things we just don't know right now, which I'm sorry about that. But we will tell you as soon as we do. Banquet, we don't know if that's happening yet. If it doesn't happen, we'll be using our YouTube to show officer announcements, most likely, and the slideshows and the wills. I know a lot of y'all are wondering about wills. We will be putting those on YouTube if a banquet doesn't happen. Officer announcements, we also don't know when those will happen, unfortunately. But hi, Zach. We we will know those soon. Probably. Hi, Jeffrey. Yeah, but that's kind of all I have to say. Also, our May meeting, we don't know if that's going to have to happen over live or if it's going to happen at school. We don't know if we'll be back on May 4th. So we'll just have to see. That's all I have to say. Goodbye.
Godspeed. Really just make
Bye.
sure to vote on the officers. That's the most important thing. It sucks for the people who have to wait to find out, like,
Mhm.
if they're going to be an officer, and I'm sure for y'all as well, wondering, like, who your leaders are going to be. But just make sure to vote. Make sure your vote is heard. Voting's important. Yeah.
Okay, hi Zach Moser. That's my last shout out. Bye-bye.
This is pretty much the end of the live. Everyone's free to go, and there will be another live started specifically for the talent show if any of y'all are interested, or just to like talk with people, join the chat, talk to Ben. Ben's gonna be the one in charge of that because I have to skedaddle. But yeah, this is the end of this live. Goodbye. Goodbye.